Welcome to the Nerdiverse. Go ahead, sit and listen to the masters, the old heads, talk about what you love the most. Video games, comics, movies, and everything you need to maintain. We got the knowledge that's straight out the ether. Gonna need a drink and have to take a seat to expand your mind and listen to the speaker. Mike and the squad's gonna give you what you need. Please send in the question, come and get some answers, learn a couple lessons from the masters with the special guests. We got the Green Lanterns glowing on their chest. Yes, please sit back and relax, cause we're gonna hit you with them stone cold facts and allow me to be the very first to welcome you to the masters of the Nerdiverse. Welcome to the Masters of the Nerdiverse podcast, where we always have such sights to show you. This vampire's kiss of a podcast can be found on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and Spotify. All over the world. All over the world. I'm, of course, your host, Mike G. And with me, as always, is my gang star host with the most, Winter Trash Monk the Third.
All around the world, sing song.
All around the world. Yeah.
Young Tupac in there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're nothing but trouble in it right there.
Ain't nothing but trouble. Oh, that's if Mike McDonald did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was in that movie.
Yeah, as Dobo.
He was Dobo.
Bobo's hand was on top.
Because Bobo's hand was on top.
I win again.
I win again. No, Bobo's hand's on top. No, Bobo.
Hello.
Because Bobo's
this
hand.
is Winter, your boy Trash Monk, the third Trash Monk. I, Trash Monk.
That's him.
And I'm coming at you from the trash bunker. Coming at you with Trash Live, with Trash News. And I'm sweating like a pig. You know, I had a great joke about a pig a week ago, probably. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So, have you heard about this?
Oh, wow.
We're
going full Letterman.
Yeah. See here. People eat pig snout. I wonder if it smells good. Take it away, basic cable band. Yes. Kelly Ripa, live with Kelly Ripa, special guest.
And Jack Hanna.
Yes, and Kim Possible.
How did they get a fictional character to show up, dude? That's powerful.
Just so I could tell people that I used to think that I could be Ron Stoppable back when I was a kid.
Ron Stoppable was the coolest, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't
he get the girl at the end?
I don't know if that was his aim, dog. I think he was more fascinated in the hairless mole.
Nah. I knew what to be fascinated.
Remember? Was it Andy Richter or was it Jimmy Kimmel where Hatsune Miku showed up to do a concert and all you saw was confused dads in the audience? Because all the kids were getting real hype because Hatsune Miku is a singer, but she's a hologram. So they just did that Tupac technology on the Tonight Show. And the kids are going crazy, and all the parents are just staring off into the distance because they're like, "What is happening?"
Yep. Hey, have you heard about this? People have favorite animals, and I think actors should really enjoy have the pig be their favorite animal because pigs are able to mimic the animals that they're around. So essentially, they're the method actor of the animal kingdom. Like they're going, I have an oink oink, but I need to make it a bark bark.
Wow.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one. It's gold, Jerry. Gold. Yeah.
Gold, Jerry.
You know what the coolest animal in the animal kingdom is, though?
Humans.
Well, no, we're the anti-cool. We create nuclear weapons. You can't hug with nuclear arms. The coolest animal.
Fetch.
Jeez, you are so... Stop trying to make fetch happen. The coolest animal in the animal kingdom is the capybara. All animals love the capybara. It's a big, giant, cartoon-like rodent that's real sweet. It just wants to hang out with everybody and have a good time.
Nah.
I want a capybara so bad. If it was legal and I had a place to keep it, I'll put a little... But it's two animals with me. It's either I want a capybara or I want a sloth with a little gold chain around his neck. That's the two animals I desire, dude.
You know your sloth would die from trying to eat the chain. Don't do that.
The sloth would die from trying to eat the chain, but have a good run, though.
Yeah.
He wouldn't make it. His little claw hands couldn't grab the chain from around his neck. Okay, winner. I have a hypothetical for you. Are you ready? I
Yeah.
have a hypothetical. Okay, what's the last thing you drank right now?
I drank some sparkling water.
All right, guess what? It was drugged. Okay, you're getting
Well,
sleepy.
of course it is. I put drugs in it.
Nice, but you put too much drugs in it, so now you're passed out, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so you wake up, your hands are tied behind you, and you're like in an all dark room with one single light shining on you, right? And you can barely make out two silhouettes in the darkness, one a little bit closer to you, and one in the back that has like a giant puddle under it, right? It's kind of weird. So the figure that's closest to you walks up, and it reaches both hands out, and it sounds a little something like this. Your surface dwellers have poisoned our oceans and caused the polar ice caps to melt. The end is nigh for the earth. Now you must choose. To survive, you must either be, and it takes off his hood, and it's like this weird looking snake dude. It is like, you must be snake, or you must be, and he like snaps his little snake hand, and the person in the back gets their attention, and they take off their hood, and then this weird looking fish dude. He's just like, and the fish girl is like making bubbles and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the reptilian dude has a green syringe and a blue syringe. And he says, one syringe is to become fish, the other to become reptilian, to survive the waterous depths of the super future, the infinite floods. Which do you choose?
I know. First of all, don't be. Oh, sorry.
Reptilian.
Oh, fish.
You'll be the fish?
No. First of all, I would say don't be blaming me for other people's stuff. Okay, I've just been in my town playing video games, and now you're blaming me for nuclear waste. Okay, stop lumping me into groups, Snake.
Have you ever had have you ever used a Keurig? Ever?
No. What is that?
You never had a K-cup?
Oh, I've heard of these K-cups.
Have you ever had one yourself? Have you ever utilized the K-cup technology?
I might have had one in a hotel room.
Well, then you're the problem.
I am not the problem, okay?
If you ever had at least one, you're the problem.
Whatever, Snake. You're senile.
Snake is dead serious.
Yeah. Maybe instead of shedding that skin, maybe we should shed that brain and get a new one.
Wow. They have a reptilian brain.
Yeah.
So
size of a walnut.
Ooh. What do you choose, winner?
I choose fish because I like Long John Silver's, and I feel like fish eat other fish.
But that means you can't possibly be eaten.
No, I won't. I have a gun.
Okay, you'll be fish with gun.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
I roam these oceans with my gun.
Did you know that the second animals learn the power of gun, it's a wrap for us?
Nope. Because we have bigger guns and we just kill them all.
No, man. If you gave like a barracuda a gun, how do you defeat such a combatant?
Well, that's fault. They don't have thumbs to work the trigger or fingers to work the trigger.
But I'm just saying, if the animal somehow figured out the power of gun, let's say like dolphins. If dolphins had gun,
you're picking terrible animals.
They would just take over the earth, man.
No, just pick the one everyone's wanting you to pick. Apes. If apes learn how to use guns.
If ape equal gun, then it's a wrap, dude. Like if bear equal gun, dude.
Again, bears can't I don't think bears can shoot guns.
Nah, man, they'll figure it out with their claw.
Yeah.
I bet you if you trained a bear, it can shoot a bow and arrow.
No, okay. I mean, I've seen a bear play hockey before, but
if a bear can play hockey, it can learn gun.
And it can dodge a ball. So how's your week going?
My week has been spent coming up with that hypothesis. I spent the whole week thinking about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a thing, man. So I have a gear to gripe. No, I know that's usually
you got a gear to gripe.
I have a gear to gripe. So I do apologize, but I'm
eating Mike G grapes?
Damn Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn, an RPG created by Square Enix that has made me so upset. So there's with any MMORPG, there's always like super tier class weapons and super tier class gear that you have to grind your entire life to get, right?
Yeah.
Now I've come across
Just pay for it.
You can't just pay. That defeats the purpose. That is part of the problem, Epic. So I'm at a place of the game where it is mandatory to play with other people. You have to group up to get this super weapon. Otherwise, it will take you forever to grind out the MacGuffin you need to collect to get up enough of them to get the super weapon. So it's an RNG nightmare. So it's like a 10% chance the thing will drop, and you need 100 of them. So for every 20 creatures you kill, you may get one. But you need like 1,400 to get everything you need. And I'm like, I'm not doing all that, man. That's too much. So I've hit a wall where I kind of want to quit the game. Because I'm not currently in a free company. I don't posse up with people. So I'm stuck. I'm like literally stuck. I don't want to progress the game until I have my super glowy, cool weapon. But to get that, I'm going to have to quit my job. I'm going to have to quit my life. I'm just going to have to play the game infinite till I get this thing. And I don't have the intestinal fortitude to do so. Help me, winner. What do I do?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. But no.
I'm so mad right now.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, it's been a while since I've played an MMO, so it's hard for me to relate. But I would say, don't. There's other games that you could be spending your time on.
Like Iceborne is coming out like in a couple of weeks. There's this really cool game called Astral Chain on the Switch. I've been really wanting to play by Platinum Games. It's a mix between RoboCop and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I really want to play that game. I just can't afford it right now because WeB's broke. But
there's games that Devolver was having a sale on Steam. You can get Hotline Miami.
I like Hotline Miami.
What in the world are you talking about, my G?
I said I like Hotline Miami. What's wrong with that?
I thought you said I dislike.
No, it's a cool game. It has a cool soundtrack.
Okay.
I have no quarrels. You're about woo. Woo. Winter was about to give me the chicken and biscuits though.
Yeah, I was about to give you these hands.
Man, Winter said these hands are E for everyone, though. Yeah. Right, they're rated E for everyone, bro. Nah, man. I have no quarrels with Hotline Miami. I kind of want to get Carrion, which is also a Devolver game.
Yeah, just get a game on sale and spend your time playing that, man.
I have plenty of games to play. I have very precious time to play video games nowadays.
Yeah, same here.
So when I do get the time, I want it to be something I'm really interested in, and I don't lose interest, Other than that, I'm still reading House of X / Powers of X, still reading that comic. I've been late on the MOTN reads because I hit a snafu with the way I've been collecting the panel pages for the YouTube. I'm going to catch up with it. I promise, fingers crossed. Been doing that and setting up future money moves for the MLTN universe, dude. That's about it.
Money moves
like Bodak Piccolo. Oh, moves. And I watched the Dragon Ball Brawly movie for the first time.
Okay, we'll skip it. No.
But I'm gonna skip that because I know how much you hate Dragon Ball lore. So I'm gonna put you through that one. I want you to keep having a good night.
Thank you.
All right. So how was your week, man?
It was pretty good.
So Brawly's the strongest, right? He's super strong. And what happened is that he was so strong as a baby that King Vegeta. Just kidding. What's going on, man?
Okay. Devolver was having a sale, so I bought Hotline Miami 2. Yeah. And I've just been blasting that, and like to the point where I was hearing a ringing in my ears, so I turned it down a bit.
Yeah.
Because of watching Star Trek and listening to Hotline Miami's soundtrack, I am behind on my podcast listening, so I have a queue of 59 podcast episodes to listen to.
Jeez, man.
And also, I got upset about something happened in the podcasting world.
What happened?
There's a podcast that I listen to. I mean, it's filthy, but it's We'll See You in Hell, and they talk about horror movies. And it came to my attention that they're no longer releasing their episodes for free, but they're now going, you must subscribe on Patreon for all their episodes. And that makes me sad, really.
Yeah, because it then blocks you, you know?
Yeah. And it's just, I like the model of there's episodes that are extra in the Patreon, and then there's like free episodes to listen to that everyone has access to.
Yeah.
Or you can do like release episodes that are ad free.
Yeah.
Well, but to say that now you need to pay $5 to listen to an episode is weird in the podcasting world. I don't like that trend, folks.
Yeah. I think that is
go to satellite radio if you're
going to do that. Yeah, this isn't serious, right? So I think that is a group, because I don't know their podcast. I'm sure it's hilarious, but that's someone who's very secure in their number of followers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't need any new followers at that point, right?
Now, I need to be careful because I feel like they might be part of Starburns Audio or something, and I really like what they release. I mean, Joe DeRosa and Pat Walsh are some of the funniest people, and they have unique perspectives to films. But it's still, like, I think it defeats what podcasting is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know, man.
I have thoughts about that, man. I mean, if you're getting into podcasting for the money, then I'm sorry, but that's not you're not going to get what you're looking for, man, because podcasting is not going to catapult you to some strata of a new tax bracket, man. It's all for the love of the source material and building communities within that source material. You know, it's all for you listening to have someone to hear that may have similar interests, and to do that at whenever you like. Like, if we just stopped putting out free content and we put everything up behind a paywall, it would totally shatter our listener base for however large or small our listener base is.
Huge.
Tell your friends about mastersnerdiversecast.com. I just think that it unless, like I said, you're so content with your follower base that you're just like, all right, this is for the people who only pay us, then I mean, that just seems a little short-sighted to me. I don't know. Like, at least, like you said, at least have a free content where you can hear your creators talk about things you like. But then if you want to put things behind paywalls, then do so. But that'd be separate content. So, hey, Patreons, if you want to listen to our MOTN reviews or our MOTN top 10s, then be a $5 patron, and you'll get that. But this channel, these episodes will always be free.
Right.
You know what I mean? These will always be free, 100%. But all the other little things, I have no problem making it a gift, or a not even a gift. I would say if you're paying for it, it's not a gift, but as a bonus for those who really like our content and want to support us and hear the good stuff, hear the meaty content, you know. But making it all behind a paywall seems a little putting the horse before the cart.
Yeah, I also could not know
the cart before the horse.
About, but you know,
yeah, I don't know. Like Patreon, I don't know. Like our Patreon, it could be a lot better, but I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of that. But it just doesn't seem right to me. It's almost, I don't know. I don't, like I said, it doesn't feel good.
Right.
I mean, I can't say what kind of sense it makes business wise. It just being a listener for, let's say, 2 or 3 years, and you find out your favorite podcast is now behind the paywall. Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when you were telling me how you don't like to salute the flag anymore before we were recording.
Wow.
Really? How that doesn't make you feel good.
Wow. Really? Is that what I am now? I don't, but I'm just saying, like, you didn't have to tell the earth.
I'm just kidding, folks. I don't know what he does. I don't
about
know.
My political views.
Yeah, I don't. We don't need to know. The Nerdiverse is strictly an aristocracy.
You're just digging us a deeper hole, man.
Matriarchy. There we go. That's what I meant.
I thought it was a patriarchy.
No. See, we have an invisible woman in charge that we only listen to.
Yes.
For her.
Like a queen ant, you know what I mean? That we have to. Yeah. She gives us all our content and pretty much tells us what to do.
Wants us to increase the sales of Pib Extra in the world.
In the world, or she cannot produce her royal honey.
Yes.
To spread across the nerdiverse.
Bring me Pib Extra, or you'll get no royal.
You get no royal jelly. And we're just like, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Or Slurm.
Slurm. I bet you Slurm is delicious, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if we're willing to drink in Monster Energy drinks taurine, then the Slurm episode of Futurama should not gross us out.
$100. If I walked into a 7-Eleven right now and saw Slurm in the energy drink aisle, bet I'm buying that. I gotta at least know what Slurm is supposed to taste like.
I picture like it's like a Mountain Dew.
It's like a thick Mountain Dew. It's like a Slurpee, but it's not. It's not like ice.
Gross.
It's like marmalade.
Yeah. Have you ever had a slush puppy?
I had a hush puppy.
A slush puppy is a different type of icy that is really good, folks. You should try out a slush puppy instead of a slushy or an icy.
I like ices. I like slushies too.
Yeah.
And squishies. That's another one. Remember when the Simpsons took over 7-Elevens, you can get like Buzz Cola, you can get slushies and all that cool stuff. Yeah. I have a box of Krusty O's floating around here somewhere. It's probably gross and disgusting now.
Yeah. Anywho, it was probably gross and disgusting back then too.
Hi-yo. That was a fun night too. There was people dressed up and it was fun.
Yeah. Speaking
of fun stuff, you want to get into the poll of the week?
Yeah, let's go to the polls.
Polls on the stroll.
Yeah. Taking a stroll to the polls, filling up the potholes in the streets, corners, so
bars.
Yeah.
Don't hate on Trash Monk the Thizard.
Yeah.
Got him. So we just recently had Marvel's 80th anniversary, Marvel Comics. It's been around for 80 years, bruh. 80 years, dog. That's a lot of yars.
Yeah.
A lot of yars.
Yars.
Too many yars. And so I asked the Nerdiverse, what is the best Marvel team of all time? Teams, groups, alliances, like onto the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, the Defenders, Fighters of Truth, Justice, and used to be the American Way, but just overall good stuff way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where's the Dark Avengers?
Oh my! Where's the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Where's the Eternals?
Where's the Eternals?
Everyone now knows what the Eternals are.
Yeah, I guess we're all idiots now. Where's the Eternals? Clown post. So the Defenders got 0%. Nobody voted for the Defenders. I felt
no one
so
wants
bad.
To watch a show that have people not attacking but just protecting.
They defend, dude.
Yeah, we defend. But why don't you attack?
Because
we're the defenders.
We don't attack. We defend.
Yeah.
But they're beating up people over there. Why don't you go defend them? No, we defend ourselves.
You're Switzerland.
Get out of here, Poland. No, I'm just kidding. I love Poland. It's very cool.
I thought what you were telling me.
No, what, Winter? I don't like this dark narrative you're painting of Mike G. Of some kind of sleeper agent for Poland. For Polish eyes only. For Polish eyes only. Fantastic Four got 12%. Fantastic Four rules, forget you guys. The Avengers got 23%. And of course, the X-Men took it home with 62% of the votes. Why are the X-Men so popular?
Because I think we're all a little bit of a mutant inside of us.
Aren't we?
No, I think because there's just something about the X-Men idea of an alternative universe where people have mutant powers, and it comes and it gives you it answered the question that I think many have. Like, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Yeah.
I think also X-Men ground themselves to put it like at the DNA sort of thing, not like a superhero type ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
not magic.
Yeah. Yeah. What I'm getting at is like X-Men is something that people think about, and then maybe Avengers is something that is too surreal. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, the X-Men started as a metaphor for the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Oppressed people that are special but are like put down by the government and have to kind of make their own happiness in a world that shuns and hates and fears them. Mm-hmm. But also the cool idea that when you're a kid and you're like 12, it's like, when I get puberty, I may get X-Men powers. I may be a mutant. It never happens unless you're.
Well, I mean, you do become a mutant. No one wants to be around you, but
yeah. I mean, you get sweaty, start growing hair all the place, your voice cracks. You become a Grossman.
Yeah, the surprise, everyone turns into Beast when you become a mutant.
Hey, surprise! You get turned into Hank McCoy.
You turn into Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, man. Oh, my stars and goddess.
Yes. I hear the blues are coming, toss salad and scramble.
Jeez. Yeah, I think the X-Men are just too universal. There's too many of them to relate to. You know, like I love Captain America, but I don't relate to him, dude. But I relate to Storm. Storm is cool.
Yeah.
I relate to.
I used to think about relating to Storm back when I was young.
Yeah, man.
Halle Berry. I used to have a crush on Halle Berry.
That's telling.
Yeah. I named my dog Jinx.
Wow, we're moving on.
Because her character in the James Bond film that she was in was called Jinx.
Dang, man.
And my dog's name was Halle Jinx Berry.
Wow. What did you do to that dog, man? That poor pupper, dog?
It was a fine dog.
I'm sure your mom was like, "Where's all the Jiffy?"
Stop. Mike.
Winter, I just bought a jar of Jiffy. Where is it?
We were a Skippy family, first of all.
Hey, I'm mad at that, bro.
Yeah.
Did you know it's not called Jiffy? It's just Jif. That's some like stupid Mandela effect stuff. It's like not Jiffy, it's Jif.
Yeah, I'm still reeling over you making weird accusations about me. And just because
you called me, you just said that I aligned with Poland like 5 minutes ago.
No, dude, he's getting all upset about aligning himself with Poland. Okay,
wow.
Right, when the joke was that he wasn't aligning himself, meaning that he was trying to take it over again.
Wow, we're moving on, my good son.
He said the words, folks.
He said the words. Freudian slip.
By the way, check out that TMZ video. If is Stevie Wonder blind? That's a good one.
That's messed. That was a podcast episode a long time ago.
Yeah, it's still a crazy TMZ video. Stevie Wonder is laughing about it. He's like, "Watch me drive away."
Yeah, guys, leave Stevie alone, man. He made Superstition.
Maybe superstition. If the Bee Gees does. Maybe it's superstition.
Fridays on the wall. It's good stuff, man. Let's get into some news.
Should be dancing. Should be listening to the news.
That was a good segue.
Listening to the news.
That's a good segue. Yeah, man. Can you imagine Stevie hanging out with like Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson in the studio? And they're all drinking like high C fruit punches, and they're just having a good old time because they can't have any of the hard stuff around Michael because he gets offended.
Oh, I bet they had some of the hard stuff around Michael.
They had some of that Jesus juice.
Don't be ignorant, okay?
Don't be ignorant. So, video game news, man. So Gears of War 5, Dave Bautista is becoming a playable character.
Because why not, folks?
Because why not, folks? The crazy thing about this is that Dave Bautista has been trying to get Hollywood to make a Gears of War movie for like 5 years. And nobody's feeling him, dude. No one's trying to holler at him about it. So he's been getting so frustrated. He's so verbal about it on social media that Gears was like, man, we can just CG you in this game, dude. Like, it's no big deal.
No, he
The
needs
closest you're ever going to get.
He needs his own film franchise.
That's funny. Someone asked him, like, "Hey, would you be cool with like a Drax the Destroyer movie solo series?" He's like, "I don't see any reason why Drax would need his own solo series. Like, he shoots himself in the foot." They're like, "Okay, I'm sorry we asked."
They push all the money away. Like, we'll make a Black Widow.
They just back up the Brinks truck back out. He's like, "Wait, what's that sound?" They're like, "Nothing."
Yeah, his future is either joining the Fast and Furious franchise.
He hates that series. Actually, I heard him talk mess about it.
Yeah, we'll wait until they like shove $1 billion down his throat.
Yeah, the money, right?
And then, or I think he needs a good action franchise.
He's trying.
Stop going to WWE to hurt yourself.
That's his problem. Yeah, he needs to stop going back to the WWE. Well, he needs to just do a Rock and show up like once every 5 years or something like that.
Because evolution is a mystery.
It's a mystery. Apparently, Smash Brothers Ultimate, their other new character, maybe a character from SNK Gaming. That is people who make Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters.
Metal Slug?
Metal Slug, yeah.
Let it be the Metal Slug, one of the Metal Slugs dudes.
That would be cool, dude. Let it be, I forget the names of those guys. One of the
No, you don't know the names. Okay, don't. Wow. You'll over-nerd me if you know the names of the Metal
Dude, they're on the tip of my tongue, dude. There's two of them and a girl.
No, I can't take this.
All right.
The power is strong.
Too strong, and you pass out like Eagle in Capcom versus SNK. Too strong. But yeah, people are saying maybe it's Terry Bogard or it may be the guy from Samurai Showdown, since that's a big game right now. I just don't think so. I don't think SNK is a big enough name outside of Metal Slug, because people would be hyped for a Metal Slug guy. I don't think it would be any fighting game guy, unfortunately.
Right, that the Fortnite character.
Oh, don't say that too loud, man. It'll just be Fortnite Man.
What are you doing in here, Reggie? No, you don't work for.
You don't work anymore.
Nintendo. You can't tell him that.
Hey, Reggie, go outside. Reggie, go outside.
Reggie, I need you to go outside for a minute.
Reggie.
Okay.
I brought some sodas, guys. You don't want your sodas, Reggie.
That's him closing the door.
Okay, Reggie's out of here. Yeah. So, we'll see. Apparently, Bye, Reggie. Jeez.
Yeah, he thinks he's a horse now.
Wow, did he just morph? He's like an anamorph.
Yeah.
Reggie feels me as an anamorph. So Telltale Games is back after they just totally screwed over all of their people.
No, they can come back on a freelance basis.
Did you hear about this story?
Yeah. Yeah, they can come back on a freelance. That's what they wanted, right?
But they didn't pay any of the people they were supposed to pay. They just came back. That is the worst, dude. And they're like, yeah, we still have the rights to Batman and all the Telltale stuff. Walking Dead. We can just restart. We just have to go to sleep.
Well, actually, it's owned by different people now, right?
Nah, Telltale still has some of the rights to that stuff. I think they still have the rights to Borderlands, Batman, and I think the article said Walking Dead. But Walking Dead is dead.
Right. So. But I believe the owners is one of the guys who ran sales for Havoc game engine, and the other one is
okay.
Yeah. Is I can't remember what he worked on, but let me take a look. Hand it to the audience, quick.
Hey guys, if you like Masters of the Nerdiverse, you can always visit our Patreon, where with the small donation of $1 a month.
Jamie Ottley, founder of Galaxy Pest Control, which worked with such licensed properties as Duck Dynasty and Power Rangers.
That's a weird. Can you imagine the Duck Dynasty X Power Ranger video game? We're rednecks. I'm the Red Ranger. The Redneck Ranger. Them boys gonna hunt.
Why are all the Rangers red?
Wow. That Black Ranger out of here.
Why are they all wearing MAGA hats?
I don't like that Black Ranger. Get him out of here. Oh man, that's rough. We'll break down somewhere else.
Why did you get rid of your guns and you're only carrying tiki torches now?
Rita Repulse is so confused.
Why'd you guys get rid of the Megazords? They ain't on red. They ain't on in camouflage.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
But Telltale, good on you guys, man. More power to you? Question mark. Ugh, that's a horrible story. Good news is we get to talk about Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World, my favorite video game of last year. There is
I can imagine Mike G as a little kid parading in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World, my favorite game.
I had a Maximum Carnage song when I was a kid. When Maximum Carnage was coming out on the Super Nintendo, I would just do a little Maximum Carnage dance while my mom was in the kitchen making dinner. She'd be like, Vito, go sit down. I'd be like, Maximum Carnage with Venom and Spider-Man. She'd be like, we don't go sit down. She in there frying chicken. I'm over here dancing near the stove and stuff. But you're about to get popped.
Oh, see, I did the DK rap song.
Oh wow, that's impressive, dude. To your mom, you rapped it to your mom so she understood.
Here we go. And we're finally here, performing for you.
With the DK crew. Speaking of Donkey Kong, Rajang, the ape monster, is coming to Monster Hunter World, and everyone's excited about it. I'm excited to. Apparently, the consensus is that this is an old school monster from the series. And prepare to just die a lot. Apparently, this monster is epically difficult to defeat, and I'm really excited to see what it can do. It's a giant. It looks like Ozaru from like Dragon Ball. It's this giant ape with giant fangs, and it'll sock you, and it does German suplexes. This thing looks real, dude. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to play some more Monster Hunter. It's going to be so fun. I cannot wait. Let's talk about some movie stuff, dude. Yeah. So, Adult Swim is making an anime about the horror manga called Umazaki. Have you seen this guy's artwork?
Yeah, I actually watched the live action movie when I was little.
Oh yeah, so you already know.
Yeah, one of my weird uncle DVD finds.
Dude, those are weird uncle DVDs are the best, dude.
Not saying my uncle is weird, but the DVD find is weird.
The DVD find's always weird. This is from the legendary artist Junji Ito. He makes really disturbing Japanese horror manga, like about a dude who has like infinite zits on his face and he pops them all in this girl's face. It's weird stuff, dude. Creepy stuff. People who have teleportation spirals in their brains and very next level high art, like Velvet Buzzsaw. Oh God, that was such a bad movie. But they're going to be converting his manga into an anime, which I'm extremely curious to see how they pull that off, because some manga are hard to translate into anime just from the design in the actual panel flow of said manga. And for those who don't know what a manga is, it's a Japanese comic book, pretty much, is what they call it. So very excited for that. Apparently The Flash is out of development hell, and Andy Muschietti is going to be directing it for now. This movie is cursed. The Frogurt is also cursed. Which is bad.
Frozen. It's not cursed. Look, it's already melting. I don't understand.
But it comes with free Frogurt. So this guy's like, it's absolutely confirmed. I'm directing this with lame Ezra Miller. They won't let the DCEU die. This is the guy who's directing It Chapter 2. Yeah. So he's going to be doing The Flash for now until he drops out, just like everybody else. But we'll see. I have no faith in what DC Entertainment is doing on any level. So it's all good news to me because I have no stake in that claim. I don't care anymore. I've lost faith.
Sometimes there's people that just want to watch the DC universe
burn. Sometimes dead is better.
Oh, Deadpool! Oh!
Wow. Did you say Deadpool? So Jumanji is getting its first video game, and it's a stupid movie tie-in with The Rock and Jack Black. And
what else are you expecting it to be?
The only thing is that, you know how much potential there is in a Jumanji video game?
I know how much there was potential in Jumanji until a particular actor is not able to be a part of the series anymore.
Well, that's not his fault. Well, that's not our fault, man.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do about that.
No, but are you wanting to do like a shoddy 3D model of him in a game?
That would be even though there is a model of him in Warcraft.
Yeah, well, that's Warcraft.
There is a model of him as in Warcraft, and he's super cool, and everybody gives him love. But there's so much potential in the idea of a Jumanji video game, and it's wasted on this stupid movie tie-in. And it's just thinking out loud, like have a MMORPG where everyone's in Jumanji, and you jump in and out of the game, and your world is like over, or even make it like a single player experience, like The Last of Us. But have the world drastically change into the world of Jumanji the further you play. That'd be dope, dude. You got to dodge the evil monkeys and the crocodiles. Okay. What is your favorite? You remember the show Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No, I don't.
Ugh, that makes me upset. Shout outs to Legends of the Hidden Temple. In the gray barracudas, in the blue barracudas. We're closing out the last piece of news with Blumhouse making an Invisible Man remake.
Ooh. Now, is this the Ralph Ellison Invisible Man or the monster Invisible Man?
I think it's the Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon Invisible Man.
Oh. Please no women's shower scenes, folks.
Please no invisible dongs.
I didn't like that.
Hollow Man was a weird one. If this is anything like Hollow Man, but without all that gross, like physical, like sexual assault, and that's all in that movie, just cut all that out. But all the other Invisible Man stuff, I'll be down with that. Just cut out all the stupid stuff that movie had, like him stalking and just sneaking into people's houses. It's not good. That's no bueno. Oh, that's a weird thing to end the show on. What are you looking forward to, man?
I'm looking forward to, by the way, I hope Johnny Depp plays Invisible Man.
He will. He has nothing else to do right now.
Yes. And they just keep filming it for eternity. So
let him be invisible.
Yeah.
Method act your way off the face of the earth.
We got him.
We caught him. We caught him in Tampa.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to a weekend. I got another barbecue coming up on Saturday, and working on an audio drama script and all that.
Yeah, it's called Porcupine in the Dude.
It's called Jamboree.
Yeah, man, it's about a zombie apocalypse during a jamboree.
No, it's about it's about a bluegrass festival called the Jamboree that you'll find out that it's not just a bluegrass festival, but it's also a blood cult that gets new people every year to be sacrificed.
They worship the old one god of not Cthulhu, the other one, Yogoth. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I like to experiment with ideas. I like to mix genres,
Dude, there is a new Mountain Dew out that's like a scary Mountain Dew, and I've been trying to find it in the wild. I'm looking forward to finding that in the wild.
On your week?
Yeah, that's the rest of my week is going to be spent hunting down this Mountain Dew. Because I like trying. I heard it tastes gross, but I need to understand, so I got to go get that. Yeah, and I heard that the Popeyes chicken sandwich is sold out across the country, so we can't get that anymore. Unless you go to that secret Popeyes, like in Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisville.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. Jesus.
Yeah.
You have any last thoughts before we close this bad boy out?
Yeah, check me out. Catch me on the internet. How about that? At Trash Monk the Third, Trash Monk III, and I'm doing stuff.
He's doing things, guys. He's creating content on a global scale. And if you like the goofiness of this podcast and you want more, visit our website, That is at mastersofthenerdiversecast.com. That is mastersofthenerdiversecast.com. You can listen to archived episodes. There's over 100 of them. It's like 150 episodes between our MOTN reviews or MOTN top 10s. Just a bunch of fun stuff that you can listen to. And if you want to support the channel, please leave a like on however you're listening to us, may it be from iTunes or I guess Apple Podcasts is what it's called now. Spotify, Spreaker, check us out, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I've, of course, been your host, Mike G.
And I've been your host, Winter Trashmouth III.
And we will always ask you to take that one step